Hi everyone, this is Aussie Prepper. Just a really quick video. The battery on this camera is dying. Just thought I'd do a quick video on a survival cache I'm putting together. This is what I'm putting up in the trees. Again, I've camoed this box. It's got a single top handle on it. Secure two closure system. I've put a U-bracket on the side to help secure it so it doesn't twist around too much. Anyway, let's jump into it. Anyway, it's got a lift out top tray. I've got a storm whistle in it to help signal people if I need it. It's also a good self-defense. If you've ever heard of these things, they're bloody loud. I've got a smoke and a hand flare. Just in case, you know, if I'm going to this kit, it's obviously going to be an emergency. I've got a LED light that takes 3 AAA batteries. It's in a Ziploc bag. Pretty much everything in this box is going to be in Ziploc bags, just because, you know, protection from water, insects, that sort of stuff. I've got a decent sized knife here. It's only a cheap one, but it's got a compass in the end of it. It's also an LED light itself, so it's very good. I've got a life straw and a Bear Grylls pocket knife. This was free, I didn't buy this. Just in case, yeah, I don't really think that highly of Bear Grylls stuff, but it's still handy to have in case you have no knife at all. So yeah, I'll just put this stuff back in quickly and we'll get to the rest of the box. Okay, put the lid over there. We got a basic dressing pack here. This is just medical stuff, just in case someone's injured. I got a basic medical pack here. A few bandages, triangular bandage, saline, there's betadine in there, there's wound dressings, there's a suture kit, etc. Yeah, not a major blowout kit, but still enough to help you if you've sustained a pretty bad injury. Band-aids, just in case, you know, a little cut can get infected quickly. 2 survival blankets. You can make a shelter out of them, a little small tarp if you wanted to. Just some basic cordage, is just twine I just found. I've got a notepad in here and a Ziploc bag just in case I don't want to need to write something down. I've got 20 AAA batteries here in a Ziploc bag. Pretty much everything runs on AAA batteries in here, as well as walkie-talkies that we carry from a day-to-day basis. Got dry bamboo socks in my size. I plan on getting another set for it as well, and so I'm prepping for 2. So yeah, it's always good to have dry feet. Got 100 feet of 550 pound Rothco paracord. Here's a bit of luxury. 2 toilet paper rolls in a Ziploc bag, because you never know. Got a fire starting kit here with fire starters, 3 boxes of matches. I don't have any tinder. There is a fair bit around here even when it's raining. I've got 2 Ziploc bags of face washers, and also I think one's face washers, one's hand towels. Just a bit of hygiene, also possible warmth, you know, if you're really desperate. I've got Gorilla duct tape in a Ziploc bag. Just a basic water bottle. It's just to collect some water for your life straw. There's a little tiny hygiene bag. I've got soaps and lip balm and that sort of stuff in here. Lip balm you can probably use for helping ignite the tinder as well, because it's a Vaseline based lip balm. I've got some basic cotton gloves, not leather because, you know, it's quite hot here in the summer, and I didn't have any available at the time. I've got a nice little Ziploc bag full of different seeds for tomatoes, corn, etc., all those fruit and veggies, just in case, you never know when you might need some. This is a really just you know, you're really hungry, you've just found something, all you've got is water. It's you know, a cup of soups. These are just the noodle ones without any dairy products or anything like that in it. So I thought they'd do best, considering this is going to be in the trees in the forestry area, so it's going to possibly get hot. I've got some canned Bushell's coffee. The reason I have it in a Ziploc bag as well as it being in a can is just to protect the can from corrosion. I've also got a heap of tea bags in here, organic tea, you know, just to make that water a little bit less boring. Yeah, I've also got sugar in here as well, just for any diabetics, or etc. And yeah, that's it. I've also got some additional self-defense items in there as well. You never know. But yeah, I'll edit the end of this video and include how I'm putting it up in the forestry area. I'm going to hang it with paracord, which I have been strength testing over the past couple of days. I had it holding the box from a rafter off my veranda, and I sat on it a fair few times and it didn't break, so I think it's worthwhile. Okay, thank you very much. Hi everyone, as you can see, I've made my way down into the area that I'm going to be suspending the cache in the trees here. I'll just head down to this little spot here where I've set up the paracord already. It's just going to be suspended here. As you can see, this area does go down a way, so once I've suspended it here, I am going to run another line out to a further tree just out there, and I'm going to pull it along so that it's suspended where you can't reach it. Yeah, so I'll do another quick shot after I put it up. Thank you. Okay, so you can see I've put the cache up in the trees now. You see I've secured it so that it's not touching any of the actual trees around it. And the reason for that's just to try and limit the amount of insects that may be attracted to it. So yeah, you might notice I've got this padlocked. Some of you might think that's a stupid idea because of, you know, if it's going to be an emergency cache, so you're going to get to it when you really need it. But I am going to keep a key somewhere in this forestry area that only I'll know about. So yeah, if someone needs to get to it, you know, they'll be told where the key is. So I think that's a fair amount of security. Yeah, I do plan on doing more. As I said, this bushland does get quite deep further down. Yeah, I may do some burying somewhere around here of another cache. The reason I chose to do it, to put this up here instead of down further is just basically water runoff, that sort of thing. It has been known to flood in this area when we get torrential downfall. So yeah. Anyway, if you got any hints or tips, anything like that, any comments, feel free to leave them in the comment box below. And I hope this has given people an idea. I mean, this was just a $40 plastic toolbox, and yeah, I just put some paint on it so it blends in a little bit more. I'm fighting with myself at the moment whether to put some actual camo cloth over it, but I think as it is now it should be fine, as we are fairly in a fairly dense area, so I don't think anyone should be able to find it, and if they do, well, I've got the lock on there, so at least I'll hear it if they're trying to get into it. So, and that's a alarmed padlock as well, so it'll emit a siren if it gets unlocked. So, yeah, thanks for watching, and keep prepping.